So this is a spiritual insights, okay? I want to talk about Poland and Russia, okay? I don't know what's going on at all about Poland and Russia. But if you follow me, uh, I actually made a video here a couple weeks ago that Russia, Russia will strike Poland, okay? I don't know when, but if Poland is not careful, if Poland is carelessness, carelessness. If Poland is carelessness, Poland is going to be in trouble. So, is American government is going to fulfill its promises on Poland if Poland will be attacked by the Russians? This is a spiritual insight, okay? I didn't read anywhere. I didn't saw anything. I didn't read magazine or but I said here on my previous video that Poland will be struck by the Russian army, okay? And maybe, and my previous video I mentioned that Britain also will be struck, but Britain will be a bit far away to be struck by the Russians. But let us focus in Poland first, okay? Because Poland is the main channel of weapons that are coming to Ukraine to kill Russian soldiers and even Russians ethnicities or Russian speakers, whatever, okay? Poland is the main channel for weaponry to come to Ukraine, okay, and other neighboring Ukrainian neighboring countries, such as maybe Romania. I don't know about what this small country there by Transnistria. What is that? Moldova. I don't know about Moldova, but I don't think Moldova wants to actually involve what's going on in Ukraine. Okay, they're receiving a bunch of refugees from Ukraine, Moldova, but Moldova does not want chaos and death and destruction in their country. So they're trying to balance between the Russians and the Western pressure, okay? Because I think Moldova actually is getting lots of pressures from NATO or from Western countries and from America, especially from America, okay? You know what, the Transnistria over there, there's a piece of land there, the Russian so-called peacekeepers are there, Russian army peacekeepers that they're between Moldova and Ukraine, yeah, okay? But Putin is not finished yet. Putin is going to connect between all the way from that so-called Donbas, okay, region, okay, all the way to Odessa, and he's going to connect that corridor, okay? He's going to connect that corridor, the Transnistria, close to Moldova, over there from Odessa. I don't know why Russia actually preserved Odessa. There's a reason for that. Odessa has lots of good old Soviet buildings and Soviet memories, okay? The entire Ukraine has, the entire Baltic countries But let us talk about Ukraine and Poland right now, and Russia, and also America. The entire Ukraine has the buildings are those Soviet buildings are beautiful, okay, but I don't know why uh, Russians actually preserve, okay, left alone Odessa for the time being, okay, for the time being, okay, but Poland, I don't think all Polish, Polish officials or Polish uh, politicians in Poland or the government of Poland and Poland's citizens or whatever Polish citizen, I don't think many of them they need war in Poland. But as I can see, in a spiritual way, spiritual insight, I can see that Poland is going to be struck. Is going to be attacked by Russians. So America is going to keep its promises that is going to protect any NATO nation if any NATO nations is attacked. America is going to protect. Is America is going to keep its promises? To my opinion, I think the answer is no. Here's why. America is going to avoid anything. It's going to avoid anything that actually can bring the nuclear war. Okay? It's going to avoid anything that is going to bring nuclear war. In a spiritual insight, here is what America is going to do. America is going to fight Russia in Poland as it's fighting Russians in Ukraine as now through proxies, no, through undercover soldiers. Okay, they're not going to reveal to themselves that actually America is fighting Russians, okay, on Poland soil, but they're going to fight Russians under the ground. Okay. You might see American soldiers one by one popped up here and there to show the world that America actually is fighting Russians in Poland. Okay? But they're not going to put the entire weight or the entire, squadron, the entire battalions, whatever, like World War I or II or like Vietnam. No. America is going to fight Russians in Poland invisible way, okay? But as I said, in a spiritual insight, the way I see it, America is not going to protect Poland. So the Polish people, I'm sorry guys, Polish people, you should have a good talk, constructive talk with the Russians right now, before it's too late. The Polish people, you should begin conversations, peace talk conversation between Poland and Russians, because the Russians now are getting tired and are getting angry because of you, Poland. Okay? You're allowing Americans and other Western countries to channel the weapons that they're going to kill a Russian citizen and Russian soldiers and Russians ethnic speaking region in Donbass region. Okay, so what is the solution here? To my spiritual insight, the way I see it, it might happen and it might not happen. This is not prophetic words, no, but as I can see spiritual way, that Poland indeed is going to be in war with Russia. And Poland is going to be actually destroyed. Russia is not going to fight with Poland the way it's fighting in Ukraine. Russia is going to destroy this Warsaw, the city of Poland. completely destroyed, completely gone. Okay, so it's not gonna. Russia is gonna strike those Americans and NATO soldiers who are between Ukrainian and Moldova borders and whatever, Hungary somewhere there. Those soldiers, they are going to be they are going to be they are going to be destroyed. Those soldiers at the border, those American soldiers at the border. But Americans are clever. Maybe they're telling Putin, "Hey man, if you if you are ready to attack Poland, let us know so that we can pull our troops." Please, Putin, yeah? If you're ready to attack Poland, let us know, man, so that we can pull out our soldiers from Poland, from Ukraine border and Poland border, so that we can put them in a safe area. We can just leave them up to Germany. And this is my spiritual insight as well. Germany, if this war in Ukraine is going to be it's going to be heated up. I mean, it's going to be really, going crazy. The command center of U.S. So-called tactical nuclear weapons storage in Germany. That is the target in Germany. That's the main Russian target. So German as well. Okay, German as well. That would be the very essential area for Russian to target that American base in Germany with the actually devastated weaponry that the Russians have. But this is my spiritual insight about Poland. I talked about this before, and Poland or Polish people, be ready. I'm not scaring you. I'm not scaring mongering, mongering scary, whatever you put it. Scare mongers. I'm not scare mongers. I'm not throwing fake news there. No, this is spiritual insight. So I'm not saying this is gonna happen, or this is not gonna happen. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that the Polish people prepare yourself. Gather your stuff ready to escape in a safe area, okay? Or cross to the German border or Finland or Sweden, whatever, okay? Be ready, Polish, because Russians, they are getting fed up with your cooperation with Americans and Britain, whatever, the channel, because America's not America. If this is American wars, America will never tolerate any country that interfering with its wars. Let's say when America was fighting, destroying Gaddafi or Libya, and one of the country actually sending weapons, one of the neighboring countries receiving weapons through okay, let's say Libya, let's say like neighboring Libya, through doing the same thing as the Poland doing it during the Obama when the Obama started destroying Libya. Okay, let's say the neighboring country of Libya channel the weapons to come to Libya, or even let's say the example of Iraq, let's say like Oman or Kuwait or something like that, or whatever, like Azerbaijan, whatever, something like that, or any country that American is attacking. Let's say the other countries throwing the weapons to that neighboring country, and that neighboring country is channeling the weapons to that country the American is fighting, so that weapons can kill the Americans in that American invasion of that country. What will actually American think about it? America will be right away strike the country that are actually receiving the weapons from third party, so that that weapon can come to that country to kill Americans. So Americans, they're going to actually strike that country right away. I'm surprised actually Russians are very patient, are very, you know, or maybe hospitable. I can't do like that. Very hospitable people, you know. If that is America, yeah, if that is America, Poland could be actually be destroyed already by the Americans, okay? Because the Americans, they're not gonna tolerate that. They're not gonna allow that other countries supporting, sending weapons through third party to come to that country that America is attacking, so that the weapons can actually attack Americans, soldiers and American interest. America is not going to tolerate that. America is going to actually destroy or attack that country that is receiving the weapons and channeling that weapons to come where the Americans is fighting the war, its wars, so that the weapons are going to kill Americans, American interest. No, America cannot do that. America cannot tolerate that. America will attack that country right away. And I'm surprised Russians actually, they are very, very tolerable. Tolerable country. I don't understand. The Poland receiving Poland receiving lots of weapons coming through Poland to Ukraine to kill Russians. That's amazing. That's amazing, man. Russians amazing. Russian government, it's amazing. Okay, how comes you're gonna allow the other countries which is not far away from you, you know, to allow bunch and tons and tons of weapons to come to where you're waging your wars, you know, so that they can arm those people there, so that they can kill you. You know what I'm saying. But anyways, man. So please subscribe, put your comments. But Polish people, get ready, okay? I'm not saying that this is gonna happen, but get ready, guys. And I hope peace will prevail. I hope peace will prevail. But the Polish officials start talking with Russia's government and bring peace in Poland and Ukraine and whatever, you know. No, and you must. Russia is not going anywhere. So you have to have actual balance. You have to be like, you know, you have to be neutral, man. Because Russia is not going anywhere. You have to be neutral, or neutral, you know, neutral, natural, or neutral, whatever, neutral, you know, between Poland, Ukraine, or neighboring, all the countries that are neighboring Russia. Not animosities, not hating Russians, not do this. No, nobody will teach you or tell you to hate Russians. No, Russians are not going anywhere. Russians are your neighbors, and also Russia, those countries are not going anywhere. You know, so these countries must be actually have a policy of neutrality. Okay, the policy of a neutrality. You know, doesn't favor this country and hate this country. No. You understand? You get what I'm saying, man. So please subscribe, put your comments. Bye bye. Take care.